Welcome back to the Hall of Fame podcast. I'm your host, Myra, here with a rapper, singer, songwriter from South Carolina, Juvie in the building. Let's give it up. Thank you so much for being here.
For sure.
We're super excited to have you.
Sure.
You're here for BET Weekend.
I am.
What's going on with BET Weekend? Everything?
I haven't been getting any sleep, I can tell you that.
Okay, that's a good thing, though.
Yeah, outside, boots on the ground, everything, you know.
What's your favorite event that you've been to so far?
Empire Brunch was super, super dope.
Okay.
Empire Brunch was dope. DeVito's listening party. Man, what else? I've been everywhere. Republic.
There's too many
Republic
things.
got a kickback. Yeah, I saw LL Cool J. Like, my mom used to talk about LL Cool J all the time.
Yeah.
She's from Jersey. She's like, he used to perform at the YMCA. I saw LL Cool J rapping. I'm just like, yo, what is my life? Like, LL Cool J listening party. I'm just like, man, this is a whole bunch of nostalgia going on this weekend. Like, people I used to look up to, watch on TV, I'm seeing, I'm meeting, I'm shaking hands with, I'm in the same rooms and environments. It's super dope. It's super dope to feel.
Lots of surreal moments. Like, I'm here. I'm doing this.
Man, really walking in it.
Yeah. Now, you're from South Carolina.
I am.
So just to start off with, we want to kind of talk about your journey of, like, you're from South Carolina, you're now living in Atlanta.
Right.
How did you start this persona, Juvie?
Yeah.
What made you say, this is what I want to do with my life, this rap career?
For the love of a woman, man. She loved music, made me love music in a different light. I just started, to express how I felt about her through song form, and from that point on, I loved just venting and putting my feelings and emotions in music and letting it out. It was a great release for me, so that's how it all started. And I guess the persona Juvie, I think my homie called me Juvie Sinatra one day. He was like, Juvie Sinatra, Juvie Santana. He had a couple of names. I'm around creators all day, and I'm just like, oh, that's fire. Like, Juvie is fire. But Juhovah came from just, it was a time period where women would put their prefix in front of Beyonce. Or like Beyonce or Beyonce. People still do it to this day.
Yeah, for sure. No, my friend Kiki, she calls herself Beyonce.
So as a guy, as a man, I'm like, what can I put my prefix in front of? Everybody calls me Jewel. Jewel is like, I'm like, all right. Juhovah. Yeah, okay, but instead of J-E, J-U, and,
build from there. So which one do you prefer people to call you?
Juvie rolls off the tongue easier. I like Juvie, but Juhovah will forever be, who I am. Like, that was the screen name before I even started music. I got it tatted on me. It's just what it is. Yeah.
That's really beautiful.
I feel like everybody got the two persona thing going on. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got the two name aliases.
So you said you started writing music for a woman.
Yes.
How old were you at this time? She told you she liked music, and you were just like, okay, you like music, I like music. Let's get this started.
I got tongue-tied every time I came around her. I'm like,
cute.
I cannot express how much I really care, like, and love your whole aura, your whole being. Let me try to do it away from you. You know what I'm saying? In a form of fashion that you like to hear, and then see how you take to it and see if that would be easier to break the ice. And that's how it happened. I dropped my first couple songs in high school, went around the school, posted on SoundCloud. They liked it. It was cool. It was all right. So I was like,
I actually like just doing this for myself.
I can do this. Yeah.
Okay. And did she fall for it? And she was like...
We can say.
Okay. You're like, I'm smooth, I'm fine.
I'm still here making music.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about your music. Mm-hmm. The song, you have a new song out. If you want to share with everyone what it is, where they can stream it at, then we can get into some of your hits, like Addicted. Yeah. Your newest song, which is...
Soft Girl Era. Soft Girl Era. I teamed up with two artists from the UK. Ling Hustle, she's going crazy right now, and Juhovah, he's going crazy. I don't know if it's Juhovah or Gio, but I came across his music. I'm like, yo, you fired. Let's work. My manager kind of set it up, and she's been following him for a long time. He's fired. So I've been trying to tap in and, tap into different places, assimilate the different cultures and sounds. And we got a hit that's right there. Everybody's going to love it. All the women are in their Soft Girl Era, so...
Yes, we love soft girl era. I know I'm definitely in mine. So that was kind of like your inspiration behind the song. It was just like this new soft girl, soft life.
That's what everybody
Men are doing it too. Everyone's doing it.
I'm all for women empowerment. Like I like to see y'all happy. When women happy, I'm happy, and we can all be happy. yeah, man. That's the vibe.
Okay. And then whenever, like, you're obviously collaborating on this song. I know you collaborated on another song with B. Simone.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to B.
Yeah, I love B. Simone. Yeah. Whenever you are choosing artists to collaborate with, how does that work? Is it like you hear the music, it's fire, you're like, I want to collab with you. Yeah. They reach out to you. You kind of meet them at events like this?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. If I like their sounds or, the opportunity comes about, like I see them moving, and I really just got to like your sound. Yeah. And then I'll reach out, or if people reach out to me and they want to work with me, I'm always up for that. Like, okay, you're a fan of me. If we can make it make sense, let's do it. Like, I like that. So I'm always down to work with anybody if they want to work with me. But, I pretty much, I call myself a fake A&R as well. Like, I keep my ear to the streets, and I like to listen to new people and discover new people. So I'm tapped in. And when I find people that, are up and coming that I want to work with, I just reach out. Like, hopefully the cards may fall where they lay, and hopefully it works. But that's all I do. I reach out.
So who would be like your dream collab? You probably have more than one, but like top of mind, who are you like,
Wale. You want me to name a few?
Yeah.
Wale, Drake, K-Camp, Tory Lanez. I might get a little fire for that one. Dreezy, Tink. The women are going crazy right now. Who else? Oh, man. I hope I'm missing people. A lot.
Those are the top of your mind. Okay, so those are your
Tink, like they go so hard, they go so crazy. I want to work with them so bad.
And do you pull from their sounds too?
I wouldn't say that.
Or who's like your influence behind you?
Actually, not Wale, Cole, 50 Cent, Ja Rule definitely have pulled from their sounds. I'm not gonna lie. Like, just I listen to them so much, it kind of happened naturally, I guess. But definitely have pulled from their sound and finding myself. But I think I got my own sound curated at this point.
And you say you want to work with Drake. Yeah. Would you also, you also don't have to answer this question, Kendrick, would you also work with Kendrick? And what do you think about that beef in the rap industry right now? Also, we can skip if you want, but...
I'm going to be real. I used to be a guy that was like, your beef is my beef.
Yeah.
I haven't found too many people who rock like that behind me, so it's just like, that shit ain't my business.
Yeah. It's creating some beautiful music.
Like, if somebody rocking behind me like that, like they take on my shit, then I bet I got your shit too. If you don't like that nigga, I don't like that nigga.
But it has to be mutual.
Yeah, it gotta be mutual. Yeah. I'm not just about to, not like a nigga because you not liking a nigga. Then when I don't like a nigga, you still cool with that, man, fuck that.
Yeah. You're like, it's not that deep.
It's not that deep. Business is business. He hard. It is what it is. I am a Drake fan, though. I wasn't too happy with how that played out at all. So I still want him to drop another song.
Yeah, it's like we're waiting on you.
Come on, my gold. Do
maybe
something.
He's cooking it up. He's cooking it up right now.
Hopefully. Well, yeah.
Switching back to your music, the song Addicted has over 1 million views on YouTube. Mm-hmm. How did that song come about? If you guys don't know, it's about being addicted to sex. Yeah. How did that come about? Was that a certain era of your life where you were like, this is real? Or you were like, you're hearing your friends just be like, that's the top of conversations? How did that song come about?
I'm going to be real. I heard a song. I was at like Tuskegee University. I'm gonna be so transparent. I was at Tuskegee University at like a house party, and I heard a song by Montana 300 called "Wifey." And it was so fire. I was like, man, I gotta make a song like that. But then, like when you hear songs that you get inspired from, you're like, damn, I wish I made that. I gotta make a song like that. I started pulling from real events in my life, and I'm like, I'm thinking about all these situations. I might be addicted to sex.
Okay.
Like I'm just thinking, I'm like, damn, like. It was really, I wouldn't say really was a thought, but it's a thought that consumes my mind a lot. Like, sex. Maybe I do need to go see a sex therapist or something. I feel like it's a natural thing. I'm a young man. Let me just, come on.
So you're not like relationship driven right now. You're living your best life.
Definitely. Like I want the wife and kids and the whole nine. White picket fence and come on.
So if a girl's watching this right now and she's like, he is so fine, like I want to hit him up in his Instagram DMs right now.
Yeah.
What is your type, or how do you like women to approach you? I guess those are two separate questions. So one, what would be like, what is your type? And then if someone wants to hit you up, the second question would be, how can they approach you?
I like straight shooters.
Okay.
Like, I like women who know what they want. If you know what you want and I'm what you want and you are assertive in that, I love that. Like, I really love that. I feel like women who know what they want and they speak that and they tell you, you my type for real. Like, okay, it ain't no shy. I don't like playing guessing games. Like, I like to know off bat. Oh, that's it? For sure. You know what I'm saying? I don't really too much like gray areas. I like black and white.
Yeah.
So I like women who are assertive in what they want. In terms of how to approach me, shit, just be straight up. That's what I like. You know, I like straightforward.
But now dealing with straight up women, the women that can be straight up, have you had any like crazy stories about something happened or different fan stories that come from dealing with women that are just like, this is what I want? Or since they're so straight up, it's like clean cut.
I feel like it's clean cut.
Yeah.
Sometimes, but I don't know if I've dealt with like an all the way straight up woman.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like they'll say, "Hey, this is what I want. I only want this," and then when they get that, rules change. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, their mind has changed. Once they get it, they're like, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, now that I got that, there's actually something else.
There's actually something else I wanted to talk to you about, and maybe we could pursue. You know, it's like, shit gets sticky. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see.
Yeah. Back to the music. Right. You just got signed. If you want to tell everyone about that.
Yeah. Okay. Just did a partnership with United Masters. Super excited to work with them. Shout out to my boy Ahmad, Goldie, all the good people over there. So yeah. I'm super excited to start. It's really fresh. Probably just signed last month. We got a project coming out that we're curating. So.
And you said Erykah Badu co-signed you, correct?
Yeah. I got a song called Badu.
Yeah. And she gave it a listen?
Instagram. She gave it a listen. Posted it 3 times. Commented magic. It was near and dear to my heart. Still is. I think about it all the time. You know, my mom was like, "Yo, that's crazy." My pops was excited. Everybody's excited. You know, so.
And your family, do you have brothers and sisters?
Yeah. I got 2 older brothers. I'm the youngest.
Okay, youngest child.
2 older brothers and an older sister.
So that means you're spoiled since you're the youngest.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get that's what they say. I don't.
You're like, I don't know if I'm spoiled.
That's what they say. But.
Okay. So balancing that family life, music, how does that work for you? Making sure you're spending time with your family, making sure you're spending time with your music. Is your family based in Atlanta?
My girl is.
Okay, so you're in a relationship. So actually the question earlier, side-eyed, because you saying your type of girl, but you're not saying you were in a relationship.
No, she know how we play. But, my daughter, my youngest daughter is there. My oldest daughter's in Charlotte. My family's pretty spread out. My mom's in Georgia. My brother lives in Vegas. My sister's in Atlanta. Like, everybody's spread out. So I feel like I'm spread thin when it comes. My pops is in South Carolina, so it's like I feel like I'm spread thin when it comes to spending time with everybody.
Yeah.
I would like to spend time with my family more.
Yeah.
Like, would love that. But with the dream that I'm chasing right now, it requires you to be present 24/7. You got to be consistent. If you take a break, it's a setback of 2 years down there. You get what I'm saying? So you got to keep this shit rolling. You got to keep this shit consistent. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I would love to spend more time with family. I just got off of spending 2 weeks with my daughters. Man. It was super fire.
Okay.
It was lovely, yeah.
And so when you say your girlfriend knows how y'all roll, are you in an open relationship?
I wouldn't say that.
Okay.
Nah, not open at all, but
it just is.
If she like her, we like her.
Okay.
Type thing.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've talked about your musical influences. We've talked about your new music coming out. We've talked about you just got signed, which again, congratulations. Super excited for you. We have just like a few like fun questions that we like to ask. They're a little bit random, but one of them would be like, if you were a superhero, what would you want your power to be?
I feel like all real niggas say invisibility. I don't know. I think that was the first thing that came to my head. Cause me, I'm robbing a bank off top, because that's it.
Yeah.
We get the money on, we have fun on, like that's it. Yeah.
So instead of thinking I'll get a magical like genie or something, I can make my own money, you want invisibility to rob a bank.
multiple, not just one, multiple, a lot of times, and then I could just be done with it and live life as myself, because I love my life. I love myself.
Yeah.
I don't need, a lot of extra things. I feel like God made me into the perfect human
Yeah.
that he could be, so I feel like, shit, only thing that I want more of is money. I got everything in it that I want right now, other than, material values that I want.
Yeah.
I want to play around with experience. So
Yeah.
life is great.
Are you, in addition to being a rapper, singer, songwriter, are there any other business ventures you're in or things you would like to get into the future?
Definitely. I have a lawn care business. I have a beard care line, like skin care line. I want to get into real estate. Me and my cousin been talking about real estate. My father's in real estate. He has a car lot. Shout out to Solo's Auto Sales.
Wait, say it louder.
Yeah, shout out to Solo's Auto Sales. Can y'all hear me? Yeah, go shop. Florence, South Carolina, go shop my pop lot. He got the cars for your ass. He'll work with you. But like my mother is a great businesswoman. I feel like I get my business mind from both of them. I get my hustle from both of them, and it's a lot of things I want to do. It's not too many things up under the sun that I don't want to have my hands in and make money in different lanes, movies, TV shows, the film area, real estate, like I said, crypto. If I can learn about that, I want to tap in. Stuff like everything, anything that make money, for the most part, makes sense to me. So I want to tap in.
How do you choose which business that you want to do? Like, how did you start with the
really just learning on it.
Okay.
Not like, I feel like I met Scott not too long ago. But watching
Scott is behind the camera. He's in the room.
Yeah. Go get the camera.
Oh, he's about to pop in.
The great Scott. Yeah, the great Scott.
Scott, tell us something about yourself.
Hey,
I don't do nothing. I'm an intern.
Okay.
I come when I remember I told you I'm an intern.
Yeah.
They're the bosses. He's next up in line.
Yeah.
She's gonna be the biggest boss. It's Ricky Rose.
Scott. Okay, Scott.
Yeah, Scott. I love Scott, man. But now, like, just watching him, like, and watching my mom and my pops, they really educate themselves before diving into something.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And if something is of concern, or you know what I'm saying, or something that they're interested in, they familiarize themselves with every aspect before they dive in, or dive in and figure it out. That's kind of the person I am. I dive in and figure it out. But I think before I start to tap into new ventures, I would like to familiarize myself more. Like, I think that's a character trait or something that I can start to do. But I really dive in and I feel.
Yeah.
I dive in, I feel fast, and I keep moving fast. Like, okay, let's figure it out on the go. Let's start now, fail. We know what to do wrong now. We know what to do right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you have to just get it started.
Yeah, you just got to.
Always just get it started.
I feel like, man, all the planning shit is fine, but if you spend a year planning,
it'll never turn out.
It doesn't work. No, not even turn out. But if you spend a year planning and you do that planning and it doesn't work, the guy who spent a week planning or a week and just did it has already failed quicker than you failed and tried. He's tried multiple things before you even started.
Yeah.
He's ahead of you.
Amen.
He's ahead of you, really.
A word.
Regardless of what plan you came out, the guy who failed and figured it out, he failed faster and figured it out faster.
Yeah.
So that's what I like to move by. But I want to kind of have a healthy balance of doing both.
So what is next for you then? What is on your list for next week, for next month, for next year?
Next week, I'm going to take a little week vacation.
Oh, where are you going?
Vacation. I think me and the family, we're going to the mountains, I believe, 4th of July. So spend time with the kids, spend time with the family. And then I'm back at work. I got to go to New York, shoot some videos, tap in, move around, networking. I'm really on the ground, boots on the ground type of guy. So getting back in the mix and getting it done.
And you said you have daughters, right?
2 daughters. I have a 7-year-old and a 2-year-old who thinks she's 7. You know?
Always.
Yeah.
How is it being a girl dad?
I love it.
You love it?
I love it. And they teach me so much. Yeah. Like, they teach me so much. Like, I found myself, like, being on the phone, talking to my friends, and I reference them a lot. Because I'm like, yo, I was teaching her this, and really, she taught me that, you know, I need to fail fast and keep going, or whatever it may be for the day. So I learn a lot from them. I'm learning, trying to be the best dad I can, and knowing the effort is just in trying, just being there, you know. So it's pretty dope. I love
Spending time with the fam next week.
Yeah, a couple of days.
4th of July.
Yeah,
We love the 4th of July.
Mm-hmm.
And then as far as like your career, what are your next moves? Are you just going to continue to you're going to albums?
Music.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people are familiar with my face, familiar with me, maybe even know my songs, but more music.
Yeah.
You know, I got a lot of good accolades from a couple of years ago. Even recently, you know, just had a #1 album last year. Right, well, #4, not #1. #4 album last year, right next to Killer Mike. You know, and he just won a Grammy, so I want a Grammy now. And I know I'm kind of early in my career in terms of just breaking the surface, but I want a Grammy now.
But you have to speak it into existence.
It's on the way. It's coming. It'll be here. I know it for sure.
And then you said eventually you want to get into like acting. Are there TV shows? And
I love Power.
You love Power. The Power universe.
I love the Power universe.
Okay.
50, call me, gang.
50.
Call me.
What would be your role on the show?
I feel like I could be Tyreek better than Tyreek. But sometimes
a little bit.
He handles shit proper. But nah, I wouldn't say if they did like another spinoff or some shit or whatever, he needed a trap partner. He needed, let's talk, man. Let's do it.
Okay, period. And movies? Any good movie you've seen recently?
I don't know about recently, but I really love John Q. That movie was fire.
Yeah.
John Q is fire. It's one of my favorite movies ever. Denzel is a GOAT. Denzel is a GOAT. I think Denzel
very
is
sad
one
movie.
of my... Yeah, very sad. But
are you very like...
I'm in tune with my emotions.
Yeah. I don't like to watch sad movies too much though, because I'm like, the world is already kind of sad.
Yeah.
So I'm like, then I'm just watching sadness like on purpose.
I really like action. Action, espionage. Like that's my lane right there.
Okay, you like the Marvel universe?
I'm just getting hip on it. Like I missed the cartoon phase for real growing up. Like, the superhero shit wasn't really my speed. Like,
what was more your speed growing up?
Yeah, Def Jam, Fight Night, nightclub. You know what I'm saying? Like street walking. Like I was just in sports and like I like real life things.
Yeah.
Like the superhero shit. I feel like I experienced a lot young. So like the play shit was never really my speed. Like I didn't really have the cable. We weren't watching cartoons. I was experiencing real life already as a young kid. So it's just like I don't see what y'all see in a cartoon.
Yeah.
But
and by real life, like you grew up having to work young.
Nah, not even. Well, I started working at 14. I wasn't really young, but like me and my mom growing up, like, man, we got evicted a lot. And that's something I probably never really talked about, but we got evicted a lot, almost like every year, every other year. Like we was going through that situation. And just because my mom was going through different health problems and, just different things, like she would have heart issues and couldn't work or do this and the third. And like looking back at it, like, it was just tough. I was like, damn, like this real life. But we thugged it. And nobody knew. Nobody knew. Like nobody could really tell that's what was going on behind the scenes. And just like one thing my mom always taught me, like never look like what you go through or went through. And we embodied that. Yeah. And I still do.
Yeah, and as a kid, how do you feel like you process that? Were you not even processing it? And now that you're older, you're like...
I think now it's put me in a mindset of like, I get over things fast because life is going to keep going. Like, the most traumatic thing can happen, and I'm just like, all right, let's go to the next thing. Or like, even with arguments, I could be dead mad at you right then, and then like,
life's too short.
5 minutes later, I'm just like, let's say I argue with my lady, we dead mad at each other. 5 minutes later, let's get this right. You good, babe? I love you. I miss you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like to dwell in things. Like, I keep going. Like, I think it kind of put me in that mindset because it's like, yo, if you dwell in it, you going to stay in it.
Yeah.
That's just what it is. If you move on fast, anything can change or your position can change. So I think that's how it's affected me as an adult. I don't take time to process things too much. It's just like, okay, all right, bet. And when I do get the time to sit back and process, it's like, oh, dang, that's what that was, or that's heavy. Like, I kind of get frustrated with people who can't process as fast as me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's like, okay.
Yo, what's up, man? Like, come on, let's go. Like, why are we still mad at that? Like, we got life to live. We got something. You feel me? It's like, I get mad at people who can't process shit fast or dwell on shit or just harp in their feelings and, wallow in their emotions. But
And do you feel like you put it into your music, like these experiences, or the music is
I don't
kind
think
of?
I've started yet. I'm
Okay.
gonna be real. I don't
Yeah.
think I've scratched the surface with like my creative expression through music. Like I had a couple of songs, you know, where I was being super transparent about what I was going through in life, but now I kind of like find one topic that works and kept with it, you know.
Yeah.
But it's a lot more things that I'm now getting into my artistic creativity to where I'm expressing things that I'm going through. I'm talking about my life for real and being vulnerable. So I got a project that where I'm really rapping and really talking and really really expressing myself. It's on the way in due time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I think with that, another fun question to kind of lighten up the mood.
Yeah, right.
I got deep for a second. Yeah, but this is kind of tied to it with the presidential debate going on right now, Biden versus Trump.
Okay.
Just asking you, if you were to become president, what would be your first call to action? What would be the first thing you would do?
First thing that came to my mind, I don't think any man should be in control of women's rights. That's number one. Like, why are we tapping into that? Like, we don't know nothing about that. Let somebody else navigate and control that lane.
Yeah.
Second thing, we got a bad homelessness issue in the United States. Like, they say this the greatest country.
The rent just goes up in every state.
Rent control, we got to change that. But like homelessness really bothers me. I like giving back to the homeless. Like it just really bothers me. We print our money. We got the goal to back it. Y'all are putting money in all these different places. Why can we not fix homelessness? Like I don't like to see people on the street down bad. We have more than enough money and resources to do that. But we send aid to other countries instead of fixing our country first. And it's just like when you go to other countries, let's say like Japan, for example, they're more advanced than us in technology. So it's just like, are we the greatest country? Like, I feel like
it's like just do this.
I feel like we're living in poverty, low key.
Not low key.
Yeah, like you go to Dubai or you go to all these different places. It's like, why would I want to come back home?
There's like the top 1% who stay there, then everyone else below is struggling on some Hunger Games. Yeah. We're inching closer to the Hunger Games.
Really Hunger Games. Like, wow, like, what's going on? This is kind of spooky. Very spooky. But yeah.
All of that being said, I think one of my final questions here would be, what is like the most important lesson that you've learned like in your career so far?
Fail fast, be resilient, network, and respect your phone book. Respect the numbers that you build in your phone. You said one lesson. I'm giving a couple.
We want as many as you have. The person watching this wants to know how they can become you one day.
Just know what you want to do. Like, have great intention with all your relationships. Have great intention with all your relationships. Know, where you want people in your lives, how they can assist you and how you can assist them. Be a team player. Don't always look to receive, but look to help as well. Like, connect dots for other people. You never know what dot you connected could help connect you to the next thing at the end of the day. Networking is amazing. And I used to be like, yo, people talk about networking, they really just dick ride and they just I used to do that, but
there's separate types of networking.
There's separate types of networking. Yeah. Like you can do it genuinely. Like, and I feel like when you're networking, you're doing it genuinely, you're also helping other people.
Yeah.
You're not just looking what you can get yourself. So networking.
Well, give the people, thank you for coming. Thank you so much for all your wisdom, for being so open. I really appreciate it. Give the people all your social handles to follow.
Type Juhovah anywhere on any app. You'll find me. Juhovah, or type Juvie, Juvie. You will find me. I promise. I'm the only guy that looks like me. I'm the only guy that goes by this name. I'm there.
Period. Well, thank you so much, Juvie. You're watching Hall of Fame Podcast. We'll see you next time.